Good day everyone, Maggie B here for Apps for iPads. Today we have for you a tutorial on an iPad app called Notes Plus. Now those of you that follow Apps for iPads regularly know that we've already done a full review, including an interview with Viatron, its developer, along with another article that features not one but two video tutorials for this application. Why are we doing another one? Because there's some great revisions that have just come out and we think you really need to know about them. Notes Plus is a great note-taking app that we feel is fast approaching 5 out of 5 stars. And for for iPads to say that, we're very, very critical when it comes to productivity apps. But this one is giving us an awful lot of bang for our buck. So what we're going to do is encourage you to go back and read those other articles, watch those other videos. And today what I'm going to show you are the revisions that Viatron has just brought out that gives us not only some new options, but some quick accessibility to some existing ones. So if we jump right in here, you can see that I have already been playing and testing this application's revision. And what we're going to do is we're going to move on to a second page so that we can show you how you can now quickly do that. We could always obviously generate new pages, but now we can do them on the fly and very quickly. If you look in the lower right hand corner, you're going to see that it will show you how many pages this note consists of and what page you happen to be on at the time. So right now it's telling me that I am on page 1 of 1. It also gives me a forward and backward arrow. If I were to touch on the forward arrow, it will automatically generate a new page, or if there was a page there, it would take me to it. But I want to also show you that if you go into settings, you have the ability to now show this plus sign and the trash can icon. What these are going to do is if you touch on the plus sign, it's automatically going to generate the next page. If you do the trash can, you can delete this page. And note that you have to verify it so that you're not going to do it by mistake. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to touch on the plus sign. Now we're on page 2 of 2 and ready to go and show you even more new options that this application will now give you. If you touch on the paint palette, you're going to see something you never saw before, and this is called a pen and font settings quick setting bar. And what this is going to do, it comes equipped already with 20 different items in it, but these aren't necessarily what you want in it. What this bar is going to do is going to hold in memory the last 20 settings that you personally set up within the settings bar that's available here under the wrench. So you already know from our other tutorial videos on this application how you set up pen options and text options. Okay, there's paper and app settings also. But the last 20 that you set up are going to automatically generate themselves within this bar. So it's going to give you the ones you selected last, and it's going to overtake the ones that eventually, anyhow, it will overtake the ones that were in there when you first downloaded the application. So my bar probably looks nothing like your bar because I've had the opportunity to play with the application and I have been changing some of them. So just be aware, they're not really moving all over the place like I thought they were. It's like, Viatron, why every time I go in, why are they in different locations? This is driving me crazy. He explained to me that's the most frequently used things that I put in there, and they're automatically always going to the front of the line. So that's why they're moving on you. And we're going to jump right in here, and it shows pen strokes, fonts, highlighters. Stay with us. I'm going to show you how you make your own highlight colors, and Viatron has assured me with the next revision he will add yellow for me. But right now you're going to probably have aqua, pink, purple, and like a tan color. I'm going to show you how you can make whatever color you would like, and it's going to automatically add it to this bar. But first off, what we're going to do is we're going to show you what I use the most, and that is handwriting. So we're going to really quickly select some handwriting, and I am going to show you. I'm going to put up the palm pad. If you don't know how that works, watch the other videos, and I am going to just show you that really quickly on the fly I can change exactly how my writing looks. Now you can also do that like you did before by using the close-up view, which we detailed at more length in the other videos, and I can show you that it's going to work the same exact way. Easier to work on it, I think, in the close-up view. Now the thing that I like about the new close-up view revision, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. We'll go back in here. Okay, is before, if you didn't go the full length of the line, you had to be moving this box around so that you got it to where you wanted to. Now Viatron has given us buttons over here on the side that let us very easily navigate where we would like the close-up box to be on our page rather than dragging it around with our finger. If we're going to be doing columns, the sideway arrow is a great tool to have. Like so. Or we can make it go down as far as we want. All by the touch of a button. So you can see that it gave us much more productive use of our time rather than dragging around that little gray box. Okay, you can also still, by touching with 2 fingers on the screen, bring up your integrated keyboard, and just like it did before, it will type for you. Okay, what you couldn't do before, let's see, is if you circle this, you can still move it like you could before. Okay, but what you can also do is you can tell it, let's see, to change fonts. Pretty cool, huh? So it's that quick, and you can set up whatever fonts. You can see I had red fonts, purple fonts, different size fonts, different types of fonts. You just set up what you want. It will automatically add it to this bar, and you go from there. Okay, now I promised you that I would show you highlights. Again, you probably have pink, purple, aqua, and like a tannish brown. Okay, what you don't have is orange. What you don't have is green. Okay, how did I do that? How did I add those colors to it? What you're going to do is you're going to come in here and you're going to go to pen options. First of all, you have to make it the thickest one. Okay, you're going to pick whatever color that you want. Let's say we want, how about blue? And then you check, use the slider and do the opacity that you want for how sheer or non-sheer that you would like, and you just leave it like that, and now you see it's added it. It's right here, and it is blue. So I have blue highlight, and it automatically added it to the quick settings bar. Okay, so those are all the things that you're going to find under the palette. The other items that you will find that are brand new are located on the upper left, and they are actions that are absolutely wonderful. The first one is to make your note read only, so that when you send your note to someone, they can read it, but they cannot change it in any way, which is an absolutely vital tool for business and will become invaluable. I do not know of any other note-taking applications that have this built into it at the present time, and it's a great feature to have. Then you can export. You can export as an image the current page to your photo albums on your iPad. You can also export to iTunes in a PDF, both the current and the entire note. You could do it as a PDF or an image. You can also email it. You can email either the entire note or the current page, because if you have a very lengthy note, it used to be that you'd have to send the whole thing. Now you can select just the page that you would like to send to someone, so that you're not clogging up their emails and they're only getting what you really want them to see. The other thing that you can email is an image, and that's great because if you do an image of the current page and you email it to Evernote, Evernote can search it for anything you'd like, any word that you would like it to search for, which makes it a great, invaluable tool for keeping everything findable, that you can search it, that you can find your notes once you've taken your notes. The other thing you can do is you can upload to Google Docs either the entire note or the current page, and that is fast becoming something you really need to have, because with everything going to the clouds, Google is also doing that. That means that you will now be able in Google Docs be able to access your Notes Plus notes from anywhere on any computer at any time, which is just invaluable. So there you have it. Some new revisions, some accessibility options that we didn't have before. If I missed anything or you still have questions about anything, just leave us a comment in the box below, or you can contact Viatron on his website. He is very accessible to his users. He's very interested in hearing from you, and we will have his URL link on our website also. This is Maggie B. We hope you have a wonderful week. We'll see you on the website and sync with you soon.